Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now August 1st of 2020, and ever since the official end of the Skywalker saga, a lot of fans have been very curious about the future of the Star Wars franchise, and exactly where it's going by both Disney and Lucasfilm, Bob Iger, Bob Chapek, you name it, and exactly how well they're really going to handle the future of the franchise. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, the one thing about Disney Star Wars is that we do know that they are in a phase of desperation and damage control to really get the ball rolling again when it comes to Star Wars. Essentially, what they want to do is that they really want to establish a new take on the franchise and exactly how well it's going to be handled by the creators like Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, George Lucas, you name it. Now, the thing about all of this is that when we examine the future of Star Wars, they have over 10 years worth of Star Wars projects in the works alone for Disney+. That, of course, is going to be in the form of live action and animated Star Wars TV series, as well as the fourth Star Wars trilogy of movies to arrive in the near future. Now, thankfully, Kathleen Kennedy no longer has creative control, at least for the most part when it comes to these new Star Wars projects. The only one that she is in charge of is the Leslie Headland Star Wars TV series, which is one TV show in particular that a lot of fans are really up in arms over. Now, with that being said, the one great big thing about the future of Star Wars is that, yes, we do know that this movie, of course, and this new TV show, these new TV shows and movies in the near future are really going to shape Star Wars and exactly how fans perceive the franchise moving forward. So, one thing that I really do want to bring up that's very important among many Star Wars fans is the fact that Jon Favreau is really going to be a very important piece to the future of Star Wars and exactly how it's all going to be handled for the next couple of years and beyond. Now, with that being said, of course, with both Disney and Lucasfilm now finished with The Rise of Skywalker, they are now focused on their new Star Wars trilogy of films, as well as their new Star Wars universe. It's explained that both Bob Iger and Bob Chapek are doing everything in their power in order to create a better future for the Star Wars fandom and to make Star Wars as successful as possible. However, it's described that behind the scenes, many changes are being made over at Lucasfilm for the new universe, where it's described that behind the scenes, writer Jon Favreau is hard at work on creating the future of Star Wars for the fans to enjoy. However, during production of The Mandalorian Season 1, it's described that both Jon Favreau and Lucasfilm's Kathleen Kennedy did not get along so well on set and during post-production. Originally, it's described that Jon Favreau wanted to bring in the character of Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian Season 1 to really raise the bar with Star Wars in order to do something exciting with the Skywalkers, and that he was already ready to bring in Ahsoka Tano in live-action form for the Star Wars TV series. Now, let's go over this because this really is a big deal. So Favreau originally wanted to bring in Luke and Ahsoka Tano in very detailed and unique ways for the first season of The Mandalorian. The reason as to why none of that really even happened was all because of Kathleen Kennedy and how she intervened with the actual TV show and made so many different changes to The Mandalorian Season 1. If she did not intervene, we would have seen Luke and Ahsoka Tano in that TV show, and it really would have, I think, made the show even have a better debut than before. Now, granted, The Mandalorian is great the way it is. I'm really very much happy with the end result of what Favreau did to the series. Granted that we do have Ahsoka Tano coming in Season 2 and even Season 3 with Luke and other characters to be, pretty much going in there in the mix. But Favreau really wanted to really set the bar with Season 1, and he really had a lot of creative differences with Kathleen Kennedy to the point where he almost quit Lucasfilm. He was really being pushed to the edge, where he was getting, pretty much insane by all the demands by Kathleen Kennedy and all these requests and all these, elements of her bossing him around and telling him what to do and what not to do on a creative scale. So, moving on forward, however, Kathleen Kennedy kept pressuring Jon Favreau to cast Brie Larson as Ahsoka Tano, and that Favreau was not pleased at all with Kennedy's need for Larson to become Ahsoka Tano. It's described that the creative differences were so strong to the point where Jon Favreau nearly quit from Lucasfilm, and that the ultimatum led Kennedy to finally allowing Jon to actually cast Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka Tano in Season 2, and to allow Luke to eventually return in Season 3. 3. Jon Favreau got so angry over Kennedy's demands that he nearly scrapped the entire plot of The Mandalorian when he was halfway through writing Season 1, and that Kennedy even gave him issues with Season 2 and criticized his decision to include lightsaber duels. So this is another very important piece here by Kathleen Kennedy, is that she had a major issue with Jon Favreau using lightsaber duels in The Mandalorian Season 2. Now, let's be real here, is that Jon Favreau knows what the Star Wars fans want. He knows exactly what the hardcore fans love and enjoy when it comes to the brand known as Star Wars. Obviously, lightsaber duels are a great highlight of this franchise, and that's exactly what he's going to include in the second season of The Mandalorian between Ahsoka and presumably, of course, we got, other characters that will be using different types of weapons and even lightsabers in the mix in this new expanded universe. So, like I've said before in the past, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.